Hello everyone, thank you for joining me for this chair yoga routine and welcome back to Devi Daily Yoga. In this sequence, we are going to be working on flexibility and mobility throughout the body, including the neck, shoulders, spine, hips, and legs, and also a little bit for the wrists and the ankles today. So let's begin in an upright seat, and you want to make sure you have a chair that has no arms and that is just about the right height so that you can have your feet flat on the floor. If you use the back of your chair, it tends to make you slump a little bit. So instead we want to sit forward and not use the back of the chair. And we'll also scoot our seat forward toward the front of the chair to help us to get a nice upright posture. Place your feet on the floor and let your hands come to your body, one hand on your belly and one hand over your heart. And here you'll close your eyes and start to feel your breath moving through these places where your hands are resting, your belly and your heart. Feel the rise and fall of your breath without even changing the breath. Sometimes when we bring attention to the breath, it deepens on its own. So letting that happen now as we release tension and calm the mind in preparation for this sequence. Take 2 more breaths. Last time, deep breath in and exhale. And gently let your eyes open up, and now take your hands onto your legs. Keep your feet planted at this hips width distance. We'll come into cat and cow. With your inhale, lift your chest forward and draw your shoulders back. Coming into a back bend, lift your gaze up. And as you exhale, reverse that. So you're rounding your spine and drawing your shoulders forward, your chin toward your chest. Inhale into the back bend where we began. And with your exhale, rounding back once again. You can tuck your tailbone under. If you're hitting the back of your seat, then scoot forward in your chair more so you have more room. Let's keep moving with the breath, inhaling forward and exhaling back. And start to follow the rhythm of your own breath as you move your spine in both directions. And you can think of this as fluffing up the spinal discs, making more space in your spine. And let's move through this for 2 or 3 more breaths. Feel the spine warming up. Taking 1 more inhale and 1 more exhale, rounding back. Good. Return to a neutral spine, sitting upright. And now moving into spinal twist. Start by bringing your feet and knees together and take your left hand onto the outside of your right leg and take your right hand to the back of your chair. You can hold the back of your chair with your hand or maybe wrap your forearm or elbow over the back and sit up tall as you look back behind your chair. Use the strength of your arms to draw yourself around a little more deeply. Hold this stretch and breathe into what you're feeling, letting your tension be released with your exhale. Good. Slowly return to center. Face forward and change to the second side. Right hand to the outside of the left leg. Left hand behind you on your chair. Sit up tall. And use the strength of your arms to draw yourself around. You're sitting up tall, looking back behind you. One more inhale. And release the twist with your exhale. Good. Facing forward once again. And now let's come into a little bit of a flow where we're going to keep the feet and legs together just as they are. This is what I like to call victory flow. It begins with palms together in prayer. Sit up tall, inhale and exhale. Now with your inhale, lift your arms up into a V shape. This is our victory pose. Lift your gaze, open your chest, feel proud of yourself for being here. With your exhale, dive forward into child's pose. This is our chair child's pose where we let the spine round and the hands come toward the outsides of your feet. Your chin comes toward your chest. Now with an inhalation, lift up into locust pose. Open your chest, gaze forward, and reach your arms straight back from your shoulders. Have your palms facing inward toward one another. This is a strong pose for the upper back, so see if you can feel the upper spine engaging and feel your shoulder blades coming toward each other on your back. Gazing forward, lifting your head a little more. And now with an exhale, sweep the arms around and bring them back to prayer, where we began. So let's move through that with the breath. With the inhale, victory pose, we're going to go a little faster now. With your exhale, child's pose. Inhale to locust. And exhale into prayer. Good, now we're going to add on to that. So as you inhale, come into victory. With your exhale, child's pose. And with your inhale, here comes a new one, thunderbolt. Reach your arms forward, feeling a strong engagement of your belly and your lower back. Lift your gaze a little bit toward the front, maybe even all the way up to the fingers, whatever is comfortable for your head and neck. And now sweep the arms down and back into locust. With your inhale, come into temple pose. So this is a prayer position above your head, palms together. And the exhale brings you down, hands to the heart. So let's move through this with the breath, moving a little faster. We inhale into victory and exhale into child. Inhale, thunderbolt, reach the arms forward, strong belly. Exhale to locust, sweep the arms down and back. Inhale to temple, sit upright, place your palms together over your head and exhale right into prayer. Let's move through this a couple more times. Inhale into victory pose and exhale, child. Inhale, thunderbolt. Exhale, locust. Inhale, temple, and exhale, prayer. Starting over, inhale, victory. Exhale, child. Inhale, thunderbolt, reach forward. Exhale, locust, reach back. Inhale, temple, and exhale, prayer. One last time, inhale into victory pose and exhale to child's pose. Rounding. Thunderbolt, inhale, reach strongly, and exhale, reach back, strengthening your back. Come up into temple, inhale, and exhale, hands to prayer. Good, let your hands rest on your legs. Take a breath here, feeling the effects of that flow in your body. And now let's come into some leg stretches and stretches for the ankles. Lean back against the back of your chair and draw your right leg in. So this is a position called half cradle. And what we're going to do is take the knee and the forehead toward each other. And this is going to cause the back to round, and that's what we want. We want to get a lower back stretch. With your inhale, move your head and knee away from each other. Press your knee forward into your hands. And exhale again, rounding. Inhale, extend it away. And exhale, last time, rounding in. And extend the leg away. Now, clasp your hands around the back of your thigh and extend your leg up. If this is hard, try scooting forward in your chair more, and that'll make it easier. Maybe you walk your hands up to hold the back of your calf or whatever is comfortable here. And then we'll start to circle the ankle in a clockwise direction. Feeling your foot, your ankle, giving it a little love. And let's circle the other way a few times. Take your time, feeling all the bones in your foot. Good. And now just draw your leg in towards you. Feel a stretch in your hamstrings. Maybe you walk your hand up your leg a little. And now we're going to take it into seated pigeon. Right ankle comes over the left knee. Here we're going to sit upright, bring the palms together in front of the heart. Inhale into an upright position, and with the exhale, come forward over the legs, stretching into your right buttock. Breathing into this stretch, releasing tension with your exhales, tension dissolving away from your outer hip. And as we take another 2 or 3 breaths here, let's experiment with bringing the chest to the right and to the left, almost like a little swimming movement to feel the different stretches here in the hip. Good. Now let's bring this back up to an upright seat and release your hands and release your foot to the floor. Good. Now let's come into our half cradle on the second side. Draw the left knee in as you lean back against the back of your chair seat. And draw the head and knee toward one another. And inhale, draw the head and knee away from each other. Press your knee into your hands. And exhale, draw them in. Feel this lower back stretch on the left side. Inhale, extend them away. And exhale, draw in one last time. Inhale, press away. And now we'll clasp the hands around the back of the thigh, extend the leg up and see where you're comfortable holding on the back of your leg. Maybe staying here at the thigh, maybe coming up a little bit more, and start to circle your foot around, circle your ankle. And circle the other way, feeling all the bones in your feet. Good. Come back to center with this foot, and now draw the leg in, maybe walking the hands a little bit farther up the leg. Feel the stretch in the back of your left thigh. Inhale. With your exhale, take your ankle over your knee, coming into our seated pigeon. Palms together, lift up tall through your chest and inhale. And now exhale, come forward. Keep your back straight as you come forward. Your chest is kind of moving more forward than down. Feel the stretch in your outer left hip, maybe deep into the left buttock, which is where the gluteus muscles are located, and it's where all of our important little external rotator muscles are located. We can breathe into this, helping to release tension from the hips. And now let's take our little side to side, like we're swimming through calm waters, just feeling little stretches as you veer to the right and veer to the left. Wonderful. And slowly come back to center. Slowly sit upright. Release your arms. Release your foot to the floor. And now taking your elbows out to the sides as your hands come together behind your head. Moving into a little neck and shoulder stretch. We're going to inhale, lift the chest, take a little back bend, gazing up at the ceiling. And as you exhale, round your spine, bring your elbows toward one another and your chin toward your chest. Good. Again, inhale, open up, press your head into your hands, elbows open away from each other, lift your gaze. Exhale, rounding in. Let your mid-back come toward the back of the chair. Let's keep doing this. Couple more breaths. Inhale and exhale, rounding in. And really giving some nice attention to the upper and lower spine. And rounding in. And one last time. Inhale and exhale. And slowly return to an upright seat and spread your arms out into a T with your palms up. Now we come into finger fans. Let the pinkies come in and then let the rest of the fingers follow one at a time, your thumbs last. Now you can bend your wrists, bend your elbows like you're making muscles, and then squeeze your hands behind your head, squeeze your shoulders. As you exhale, we're going to shoot these arms forward with the palms open at 90 degrees. So that's the first part. Here comes the second half. We take the palms up and do that same thing with the hands. Pinkies first, thumbs last, one finger at a time. Bend your wrists, bend your elbows, squeeze the back of your heart, and with your exhale, press out to either side. Good. Turn your palms up. Let's do it again. Pinkies first, one at a time, thumbs last. Bend wrists, bend elbows, squeeze the back of your heart, and exhale, press forward through open palms. Turn your palms up, pinkies first, thumbs last. Bend wrists, elbows, squeeze the back of the heart. Inhale, exhale, and press out. Now let's relax the arms down to your sides and come into our equal breathing pose again, where we take one hand to the belly and one hand to the heart, closing your eyes, sitting up tall, planting your feet firmly into the floor, and feel the energy of the earth below you through your sitting bones and into your chair and into the earth. And feel the connection of your feet to the earth. And feel the even flow of your breath as you breathe in and out. Belly and heart expanding and deflating equally. Notice what you feel in your body at the end of this practice of moving, stretching, breathing. Take one more full breath in and one more exhale. Gently letting the eyes open and placing your palms together in front of your heart. And that's the end of our chair yoga practice today. Thank yourself for taking this time to take care of your body and mind. And I hope that you enjoyed this practice. I look forward to reading your comments below. And I'd also love to hear where you're joining me from in the world. Thanks for joining Devi Daly Yoga. I'll see you again soon. Namaste.